Hi, if you want to subscribe to my channel, all you need to do is press the subscribe button. And if you want to get notifications about when my next video comes out, just press that little bell on the side of the subscribe button. And you'll get to be the very first person to get the notifications when my videos are out. Hello everybody, it's Creative Crafts and I'm Kathy. Today's tip of the day is, what do you do with old vases? I found this in the basement with flowers in it. I will repaint the flowers with spray paint and I will see what I can do with this. If you want to see exactly how you can renew your vases or flower pots, please watch further. So the first step is to spray paint. I'm going to spray paint this. You don't have to spray paint it. You can see there's already some kind of a paint on it and there's no gloss on it, so the paint will stick on it perfect. You can either do the sponge painting with acrylic paint and paint it with the sponge if you want, or you can spray paint it. I was thinking about spray painting it blue maybe, because I'm not sure what color I want to spray paint it. I'm still thinking about what I want to do. Like I told you before with my videos, I tape as I make it. I don't take out the mistakes that I do, so you can see what mistakes you can. Yes, you should plan out your projects and say this is what you want to do, this is what I need or whatever, but you know, I found this in the basement, and like I said, okay, it's about 18 years old, and I think, you know, hey, let's repaint this. I'm gonna spray paint it. This is probably the best idea to do, and wait for it to dry, and then we go for the next step. Now I've made my paper little designs, a few of them, like this, like I showed you. And now I'm making a big flower, not really big, but just enough to fit onto the bottle, the vase. So I took these lines, these things we made, now I gotta connect them together. And I gotta look on which end fits, or find one where one end fits good, goes inside. That doesn't, that's too small. Yeah, I found one that will fit perfect, yeah. So wet it with the glue a little bit. That was supposed to fit. Don't know why, yeah, see, I knew it. And push it in, like I said, and further as long as you can. I mean, you can always squish this on your, while you're doing it. Like I said, I have it on the paintbrush. Hold it all the time so it doesn't come undone, because believe me, it will. until it gets hot. So the length I made as the petals, a lot of people would like to have the length, and that is about 9 centimeters. 9 centimeters. That's what that is. Around 9 centimeters. So the petals, to make the petal, you can cut about 9 centimeters. I suggest that you use, like I said, the glue stick that I have here. So you can make the bottom here nicely rounded. Just press and make sure that it makes the form. And then you can glue it. Trusty glue gun. You're taking too long to do. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cut a few now. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I think I'm going to glue these now onto it. So this is the flower that I just finished. How I made the petals. I cut 9 centimeters from here, from the paper. If you have something like this, when you cut it, please glue this before you glue it together. This is just demonstration how I made the petals. Use the stick, glue stick that I have here. It's small, it's not too big. And then I glued it. Once it's dried, you can pull it off, and then it should look like this. That's how you can make a petal. Now we go to the next step. So now the next step is gluing the flower on top of the vase. If you notice what I did, I ended up taking all the petals off the flower, because when I put it on top of here, it just lifted like this straight, and you don't want that. So, and you see how this moves? What I did is, I spray painted this silver. Now it looks silver, it's no longer green. And I want to put it around here. So what I did is, I took the sides and spread it down. So now it'll be totally flat. So what I do now is take my glue, like I said, not too much. Glue it in exactly the spot you want. Hold it down, because you want this as close as to the vase as you can off the center on the vase itself, because you don't want to have it looking like it's lifting up. And then you let that sit there. It looks good. And then I add the petals back on. So I'm all done. After I glued all the flowers and everything on it, I spray painted, went outside, spray painted it, the rest with the same color. And now I'm adding silver glue. I don't want to use the glue gun and then glue because it just makes a mess. And this is already has glitter in it. So, and I want to try to see what happens. I'm just playing around. I'm going to try to fill these, put first a little bit of glue in it. I'm sure it'll be fine. And do that. We'll see what it looks like when it dries. So my vase is finished. I'm going to leave it like this. I thought maybe I was going to do something different, but I think it'll just look better like this. So now what I did is I have some trees I gathered from outside. I have some trees that I gathered from outside. And I used them for the longest time for other vases. So I'm just going to make a couple of bunches. And I'm going to stick them inside here, just the branch itself, and see what it looks like. The best thing is in fall, you can go outside, collect all kinds of branches. I mean, even in springtime, when spring starts to come out, a lot of the trees and branches and stuff, they start to grow little buds on the trees. And if you find any that had fallen from a storm, they look great. So right now I'm just doing this because I want to add just the sticks to it. Let me grab this bunch. And I have some flowers I bought, not flowers, some sticks I bought that had pearls stuck to them. You can do that to yourself, for yourself too. It's very easy to do. So I think I'm going to put these in the back and put these in the front. Just keep adding them until you can't add any more. I'm sure it will look great after that. Just make sure there's none sticking out like I just had. So I'm just trying to get some branches that are like looking like this, you know, and they'll look great inside there. You don't want to put too much. Put this one here. You know, all kinds of different ones I want to add to it. I don't want to, you know, like these here. Some broke off. Just take them off. You can spray paint them. They will not go bad, even after you spray paint them. So that's one awesome thing about branches. You can paint them gold. You could do all kinds of awesome decorations. So now let me put some of these pearl ones in there. Let's see how that looks in a minute. Turn this around. I want to see it myself how it looks. But you can see the difference from what it looked like before and how it looks now. So in the back, you want it to be even, so make sure you just and what I decided I wanted to do is I'm going to add some lights. Some battery run lights in between it. So I'm just going to try to stick what I can inside it. Oh, that one's too bent. I don't want to do that. That one too. two is too bent. Two. Let's see if I just take these ones. Oops, these branches in the back. Oh, I had this vase for so long. At least 18, 19 years. And it was this ugly color green. I bought it actually for Easter one year, so I had trees in it like I'm doing right now. And on Easter, I added tiny little eggs to it, little plastic egg decorations, and hung them around. This is a typical thing that they do here in Germany on Easter. They decorate little trees. So I think I need some over here. Maybe some here. I mean, you can do whatever you want. I'm doing this right now because this is what I have. I have this beautiful little light set here. I'm going to stick that on there. So, let's see how that looks. You know, try to stick them in between. So I figured since my tree has some pearls on it, so why don't I just add this thing to it. Let me go around. Just keep going around in circles. Try to go between. Then make sure that the plug goes into the back so you cannot see it. And then, like I said, try not to put too many trees in it because you won't be able to put the battery thing inside. But I think it looks great. You put the lights on. I mean, you could do so many other things to it. See, this is what I'm talking about. You could do so much with it. But that's done. I mean, like I said before, this is what I did for my vase. But you could do whatever you want. Experiment. Being creative. That's what this page is about. So, this is exactly what I did. I'll probably change it or do something. Like I said, at the end of this video, I will have a picture of it, and I hope you enjoyed this little video, and I hope it helped you out somehow, and I hope to see you again. If you have any questions or comments, please write them below, and please subscribe.